huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
The type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch! Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the word on third down as a quarterback. You go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
The offense gets set with a 10th play on this drive. Tailback takes the handoff again. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's third and long.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Looking to scramble. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And after the play, there's an injured Trojan down on the field. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the completion made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Here comes the pressure. He's going to put it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's third down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first half.
Here's the second down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The shotgun handoff here. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target.
He's got space. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's USC on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He's hit just before the throw.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
2nd down after that run on a previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field And now he's on the run, and he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Make the stop, but then lose the football to the 16, with the first down. Coming up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Sacramento State. He barrels into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, not quite through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play-action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. He's looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. But he's got some space here. And a speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for second and short.
The completion sets him up just a yard from the marker here on second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up first and goal at the 9.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes a one-handed catch.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Receiver in motion now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Looking to throw here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Perkins. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard, but they're able to get the first.
Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. A costly holding penalty makes it 1st and 20. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a deep completion. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Trojans. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're going to run it here. Gets the first and still running. They stop it with 47, but that's enough for a first down.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes the handoff. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Design quarterback run. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quick throw to the right. It's caught.
This offense loves the RPO. The quarterback is great thrown, and he's got quick hands and a good release. This one, RPO slant, nice game.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play.
Well, I don't know what happened with the coverage there, but the tight end was wide open in the middle of the field. Credit the quarterback for finding him, but that is an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss. Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and managed, but you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down. What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
The number one key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on. And this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quick they understand what the offense is trying to do. And then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job and just a defense that is very prepared.
On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, close to the 45. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. A solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime.
Chris, exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these 2 teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets rid of it on the move. That's reeled in. It's Cunningham. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. And at first down, they go right back to him. Not much on that play, brought down short.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. QB to the tight end for a completion. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line, and it'll be first down and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in! Touchdown, Sacramento State.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Breaking into the clear. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. Who's in the... here he goes. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. The offense threatening now. First and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The Trojans looking to run some tempo here. A positive start for this freshman, Joe, has had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 5-yard gain, so it's second and 5.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the pressure's on. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Makes a quick grab. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Hand it off for a draw. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier and a great tackle in the backfield.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I feel like this quarterback is seeing the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz, and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept his eyes downfield. As the wide receivers start working back toward him, he's able to find the completion because of that. Great job with his eyes, and a nice job recognizing that blitz and getting out of the pocket.
The sure hands, it's Cunningham. And wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. So it's Sacramento State in the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now. Looking for a man. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Cunningham. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now,
got an opening here. Put him up for 1st down yardage.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. We're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need 1st downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
First and goal, handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Sacramento State. This passing game is on fire today. Huge play to stretch the lead and close in on another victory, Joel, trying to take a perfect record for the championship game.
And Chris, as we've covered this team throughout the season, what I've been most impressed with is their focus. They are just ready one game at a time. It's all the coach speak, one play at a time, all those things that we as fans roll our eyes at. Well, they practice what they preach, and they have done such a good job all year, and that's why they're in this position.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Perkins. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. After the run, there's a man down injured on the field. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Perkins. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, try to punch it in for the score. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Gets nothing again. Sets up a 4th and short. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Burns. Touchdown, USC. And 6 more points to the total. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic. Hands it off from the gun. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Leaning on the run game here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Now it's 2nd down. Handoff to the back. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their 1st. Keeping it on the ground here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Now we have a timeout called by USC. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off.
gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now the Trojans will spend their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. And the same runner's got it again. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And after the play, looks like their man is shaken up. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Back-to-back losses sets up a 3rd and goal here. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joe, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.